Kia orana. Welcome, Sagittarius. Happy New Year. Happy 2016. This is your first Taroscope reading with me for 2016. I hope wherever you are around the world you have had a happy and healthy beginning to the year. We're going to use the Morgan Greer deck in front of us, 4 cards and a 5th overall energy card, and then at the end of the reading, 1 higher vibrational energy card. Your crystals in the background are 3 pyramids, and I just thought I would put the 3 structured pieces in, red, blue and the orange, all beautiful energies for you, a little bit like the pyramids in Egypt. The great pyramids and the secrets that they hold and the power. I'm also using a mantra for the month. Each zodiac sign has their own specified mantras designed not by myself but by Linda Goodman, a very, very famous astrologer. She designed them a long way back in the 70s. And Sagittarius, your particular mantra is I see. So you can use that however you like and, connect with it and feel with it. But she believed that your particular energy and how your zodiac works really means and resonates with the term I see. And I think that's true too. So let's see what cards are for you for January 2016. The Wheel of Fortune. The Chariot, the 8 of Rods, and your overall energy card is the 3 of Rods or Wands. I'll just push that back a little bit, and I have actually had to change cameras because my other camera stopped on me, guys. So I think you can see that clearly enough. Let's start over here on the left. You have 3 major arcana cards, all nice ones, sort of quite energetic and positive type cards actually to begin with. And your overall energy card, he's actually looking into this reading. Often I consider this guy as looking out on life and pondering where he is headed and what he is doing. But somehow this overall energy card is looking into especially these 3. Now, being that they're trumps or major arcanas, and really lovely that there's lots of blues, oranges and reds in it, the whole reading, which are connecting with your crystals really well. They're big cards which give us the indication that there's big things going on in the background energies that you may not be fully aware of. Quite an interesting way to start your year in January with such a big potential reading. We start here with the Wheel of Fortune, and we see these 2 king and queen, having a riotous time up here, laughing and in great jubilation and celebration. And when you think about it, we've just come out of Christmas with a king and celebrations and jubilation. So it kind of fits that energy as well. But what they're not aware of is while they are partaking of so much joy and celebration, this wheel is ever slowly turning, and it's turning them around, and they're about to spin off and come down. So the wheels of evolution are slowly turning, and you are entering a period of change. And again, you may not be aware of it, and sometimes this change could float by, and without your connection to it, you could remain statically where you are. But nothing's more poignant in life that nothing remains the same. Everything else will change. So if you choose to remain static and unchanged, you will be left behind. So as much as we sometimes find ourselves in a place of comfort, or we think we're fine where we are, a little bit like if you look around at the whole globe, around the whole world, look at the change that is taking place, the immense change, and we can't seemingly stop it. Well, the Wheel of Fortune is a bit the same, but if we don't engage in the opportunities when they come, we'll be left behind, a little bit like this guy down here, unable to pick ourselves back up again and pick up these opportunities of fortune that come our way. So, profound way to start your year, amazing card of unexpected, possibly big background changes in your life. Now this can be really emotional type changes. It's about the you, your desires, your passions, your dreams, what incites you, what gets you going, all of those type of energies. And lo and behold, it buffers right up here to this Chariot. And he is again very internalized. It's strength, but it's inner strength. And he's on a journey. He's charged up. And it's a card of movement. Definitely, you've got two big movement cards happening. There is very likely no way that you will stay unmoved in January, if not as 2016 rocks along for you. I love all these cards and the passion and the colour and everything that they ignite. There's a big connection here, you know, with the pyramids and the colours behind, the colours of the cards. You've got three pyramids, you've got three major arcanas. They all contain these colours. The pyramids are the oldest things on our planet that we're aware of. We still don't understand them, we're still learning about them, but they have gone through eons of civilizations. So there's something very, very deep in your reading, very powerful. It's like coming from your core, and it's igniting part of you that either hasn't been ignited before, or you haven't been aware of, or you're engaging in, or you're moving forward to. We see the white and the black horse. This is your day and night, the black and white, the yin and yang, male and female. It's all the opposites of life, and he's pulling on those, charging them together to move forward into with power, into newness. It's also about travel, momentum, wheels, which can be cars. Some of you may be going on trips, or there might be something in your life about your car, possibly a new car, possibly something you're doing with your own car. We see the moons on his shoulder. I think of lunar cycles, and there's another moon up here. So solar eclipses may have played a part in your energies since September, when we had the big solar eclipses, and I think we get more coming in March. So this could be to do with lunar involvement as well. Full moons, new moons, eclipses. And it's all about change and power and passion and psyche, you know, really deep cards. And then we come to the Hierophant, and he has another moon-like symbol on his throat there. The keys, it's unlocking something. He is about doing it by the book. In fact, this card so suits kind of Sagittarian morals and ethics in many ways. The Hierophant is, don't push the boundaries. You know, I do things by the rules, and if you do that, then you will go a long way. He's also structured religion and orthodox ideas and thoughts and behaviour and patterns. So, and interestingly, we've got the pyramids above again. We think of orthodox as modern day society, but don't forget the old traditions and old societies had very orthodox ways about them as well. You know, their beliefs and their structures for them were the powers that be and the powers that discern what happens in society. So you've got a lot of strength and power and movement and going somewhere. It's like there's something really big in your reading, a direction. And then we come to this Three of Wands. And of course he's looking back in, he's getting all your energy from there, and he's holding it and looking into his future. So something about everything that happens in January is what's taking you as you move forward into your future. Don't forget to balance it and take all of it with you, because he's left this bit behind here. So it means that you have to look around every corner and every nook and cranny, and make sure you uplift all of your opportunities. This is creative, passion too, and often career associated. I mean, for some of you this could be a massive change in direction in career even. And some of you may be moving house. This can also be shifting and moving house, going to a new part of the land or area. There's just so much going on. It's a really nice reading, and it's full of lots of positivity to me, and growth and change and knowledge. This is also, yes, about ascertaining esoteric knowledge at some level, at quite a high level. So really being enlightened, which I think is happening through here, and understanding the fundamental principles of either your life or a whole lot of things in a family setting or cycle as well. And then we come here to the 8 of Rods, and this is again about quick change and movement and travel. Some of you will be travelling in January, there's no doubt about that. This can be air travel, whereas this one is more ground travel. And this can be quick and sudden, and it can be quite a big trip. This is also about new people coming into your life. So with this one, there's a possibility of, sometimes it's considered new romantic people as well. So there could be new romance for some of you coming in, and it can be very quick. If it's not romance, it's just change again. It's just plenty of stuff happening. Look at these 8 rods shooting in here like, wow, we're coming in, we're full of energy and vim and vigour, and nothing's going to stop us. A bit like the Wheel of Fortune over here. Nothing stops it from happening. You're on the cusp of something relatively big, Sagittarius, and I think a lot of it's very personal, very deeply personal, and it could affect your career, how you view life, where you're headed in life most definitely. And it could have some implications along the legal spheres of life. It might be something you do that actually does involve, you know, when people come to a new country and they have to go through the immigration processes. This is the type of feeling this card can give as well, because you have to do it legally and by the rules of the society that you're moving into. So really, really interesting reading, full of a lot of insight, messages, growth, movement, power, passion. I like it a lot. Anyhow, let's move these on and see what your final card is going to give for you, which we haven't used these for a long time. The Angel of Atlantis cards, and they are lovely, especially for this time of year when we've sort of had the Christmas type angelic festivities around. Some of these messages are quite poignant. Wow, Sandalphon, planetary cycles. That is a big card, and that totally matches all of these cards that you got. You know how I said it's like an evolution for you. All 3 of these, if you like, are what we were talking about. There's just cycles coming in that you couldn't stop. It's part of life, it's part of knowledge, it's part of expansion, of growth, of understanding. And it connects with ancient stuff, modern stuff, intergalactic. Let's see what the meanings of this are, because this one I don't think has ever come out in a reading before. Sandalphon is known as the sacred guardian, and here's what the book says. Sandalphon, as the angel of the earth element, is completely interwoven with the swiftly flowing changes of Earth's planetary structure. Many changes have been prophesied, and many changes are now occurring. This card invites you to look at your own natural cycles and see that you are an organic being living on an organic planet. If you are currently enjoying a birthday or anniversary, see it as a crucial cycle marker in this life on Earth. and ask what aspect of your authentic self you are allowing to emerge at this time. Sandalphon is asking you to reveal how awe-inspiring you are, and how you can allow the angels to carry you to a new level of inner peace, letting your true self come forth. This, if you chant, I think it is how, to stabilize the earth element within you. This will help you to ground yourself as you move through this cycle of change, and thence to easily incorporate the many changes coming your way. You know, you guys have just been through a birthday. In fact, many of you will look at this video in December, which is literally your birthday period. So no surprises here, Sagittarius. Very, very connected reading for you guys. Very deep and full of a lot of amazing connection for you about your life and being involved with it, and you're really moving. I think that's a very special reading you've received. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and I really love doing them for you, as you know. It's a privilege. So thank you for liking and subbing, and I will catch you all at a later date. Ka kite anoa, much aroha, namaste from Chris.